Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of my Lyrica brackets Pregabalin journey. Hopefully you can see my face a little bit more clearly this time. Not sure if that's a good thing. I'm sitting a little bit closer to the window. The previous videos, when I was recording it, it looked quite dark on. It looked quite light on the camera, but when I put it on the screen and uploaded it, it was a little bit dark, so sorry about that. I will try better next time. Right, anyway, this is part 2. What I just wanted to say, I just want to touch upon something I mentioned in the first part, and that was this issue with taking a higher dose. For me, this was of the Pregabalin, the Lyrica, whatever, however you want to call it. If you recall, I mentioned that when I was on that higher dose, I started getting some really sort of severe side effects, whereby it was almost like I was going to lose bladder control. And that was on about 300 milligrams, or approximately just 300 milligrams, 375 milligrams of the drug. But my MS specialist told me that, yeah, that's definitely the MS, but I wasn't convinced. So you recall me saying this. After I made the video, I thought that was a pretty serious point, and I thought, how many people are suffering with neuropathic pain, such as what MS causes, fibromyalgia, diabetes can destroy nerve endings and cause nerve pain, burning pain. I wonder how many people are suffering from that kind of a thing. They're on a high dose of a drug such as Lyrica, Pregabalin. There's other drugs out there. Oh God, I think there's Neurontin, gabapentin, amitriptyline. These are all sort of, I think, in a similar class of nerve painkillers. I wonder how many people are on these drugs, are experiencing similar side effects to, like, loss of bladder control and things, and the doctors are saying, yes, that's definitely the MS. Well, I proved it was not my MS causing my bladder symptoms. It was definitely the drug, because when I retracted the drug, when I tapered off the dose and took it back down, I returned to normal, and I've never suffered bladder problems since. So it was not the MS. But I wonder how many people are on these high doses thinking, oh, it's the MS, and they've been told it's that, and it's actually the drug, the side effect of the drug. This really irritates me. Anyway, I thought I'd just mention that. Just having a bit of a rant there. Okay, so I took the very last 75 milligrams of Pregabalin on Monday. It was the 14th November, so I've gone Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 full days, and so far Friday morning. It wasn't plain sailing though. 24 hours in, sorry if you can hear Molly meowing in the background, that's because I've had to shut her out the front room. She's just being Mardy this morning. So, right, let me just adjust that slightly, there we go. So, 24 hours in, the pains in my legs seriously kicked in. My feet, how can I describe it? Carpet tends to have a bit of a rough texture to it, doesn't it? You know, you can tend to feel it. Well, I couldn't feel the carpet under my feet at all. It was ridiculous. My feet are numb, my legs are numb, but on the Wednesday, sort of Tuesday night, I was sitting watching TV, didn't know what to do with my left leg. It wasn't just numb, burning, tight, painful. I get more pain on my left leg and more weakness on my right leg. It's a bit weird, that. Follows a bit of a trend. But I wanted to unbolt my leg and take it off. I could not even sit comfortably in my usual sitting position watching TV at night. I couldn't even sit comfortably. It's absolutely crazy. So much discomfort. So I was beginning to worry about how much sleep I was going to get that night. I don't tend to get much sleep anyway, but as it happens, it wasn't too bad. It was, I even said to my wife the next day when I dropped her off at work, because driving, for some reason, sat in the driving position, tends to exacerbate the problem. I don't know if I pronounced that properly. It just enhances everything and makes my legs much worse, and as a result I tend to only make short local journeys now. But Tuesday and Wednesday were particularly bad. I said to my wife, if my legs get much worse, I'm going to have to stop driving for a while. It was that bad. And it was a result of stopping the Pregabalin, pretty damn sure. Withdrawal. That is what it is. People talk online about withdrawal of this drug, but on much higher doses. I mean, I'm not really suffering many side effects, but I have read that if you drop off Pregabalin from like a highest dose to absolutely nothing at all whatsoever, and you don't gently taper it off over a period of time, sometimes months, you're going to suffer some pretty serious, nasty, horrible things. For example, hallucinations. Do you fancy that? I haven't suffered anything like that, but I was watching one guy's video. He, unfortunately, quite sadly, he's on a high dose, 600 top dose I think, and every time he tries to taper it off, something really horrible happens to him, and he has to go back. He's addicted to this drug. He's a slave to it, and it controls him rather than the other way round. And the poor guy, he describes like when he dropped off something like I can't remember exactly, a couple of 100 milligrams or something like that. He noticed his vision, the contrast in his vision, starting to dim when he was just like, in everyday life, the brightness of the day. He says the contrast was just going to nothing. And then it got even worse. He said that he lost his vision completely and his hearing for a period of time. Poor guy. Really felt for him. And there's so many comments on there, people swearing and all sorts, saying it's absolutely wrecked their life. Absolute hell. So on like a positive note though, I have also read positive stuff about this drug. Whereas people with depression and severe anxiety, it has really helped them. But it's like, do they know about all this other stuff, all the side effects? I mean, hang on a sec, I'm just going to get the little leaflet that comes with it. I'll read you some of the side effects of this Pregabalin. You might be quite interested. Okay, so these are the little blighters. Okay. And on my prescription sticker on the box of medication, it just says how much I've got to take. There it says warning. Do not stop taking this medicine unless your doctor tells you to stop. And that's because of what happens when you drop it off quickly. You have to, I suppose, it is important understand that if you want to come off this medication, you should do it under the instruction of a doctor. Really, I didn't know. Now, I'm just going to find some of the side effects. Right, okay, so it does say, like all medications, this medication can cause side effects, although not everybody gets them. These are common side effects, 1 in 10 people. So you have a 10% chance of some of these side effects. Okay, increased appetite, but I could do with that, lost loads of weight. But feelings of elation, confusion, disorientation, irritability, not really. Disturbance in attention, remember this is 1 in 10. Clumsiness, memory impairment, loss of memory, tremors, difficulty with speaking. I know I'm not having difficulty with speaking. Tingling feeling, numbness, sedation, lethargy, insomnia, fatigue, feeling abnormal. Blurred vision, double vision, 1 in 10. Vertigo, problems with balance. And this is what I'm coming to. In my last video I said I think this drug is responsible for enhancing a lot of my MS symptoms, okay? Hang on a sec. Feeling drunk. Abnormal style of walking. Definitely. And now some of the uncommon side effects. Now, I'm not going to go through all these because you don't want to hear it really. It's not that interesting. Oops. And well, it is interesting, but one of the things I saw on there and is uncommon side effect, chest pain. I wonder if this Pregabalin drug has got a contributory factor to this chest pain that I keep experiencing. Those of you who watch my videos will know I have been suffering from this horrendous chest pain, and that is a result of why I've had to stop working, because this chest pain is horrendous. The pain is just too much and it's very random. I'm kind of hoping that it is. Anyway, where was we? Yesterday was Thursday, so I had all the pains in my legs Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, I don't know if this was coming off the drug, but I had a really weird day yesterday. I took my wife to work, I got in, I laid on the settee and I had a bit of a snooze, because I don't sleep very well at night. I had a bit of a snooze. And even though I had a snooze for about an hour, just a bit less, I proceeded to spend the rest of the day lying on settee doing absolutely nothing. And that is so seriously not like me. I've always got to be doing something to sort of keep the mind going. Either it's on the PC, watching a bit of TV or something, reading. I've always got to be doing something. I've got to keep doing something to stimulate my mind, I can't just sit and do nothing. But I was lying on the settee staring at the ceiling and I could not be bothered to do anything. I had not got any interest at all in anything. I thought, shall I go on the PC for a bit, catch up with something or other? No. Shall I put the telly on? No. Shall I grab my iPad and just have a read of a few bits? No. I don't know what was up with me yesterday. Was it a withdrawal effect from this drug? Possibly. I don't know. I'm not going to blame it, but that was the result of yesterday. And I just wanted to share that with you. What else have I got to say? Well guys, I think that's about it really. Thanks for sticking with me on these rather lengthy couple of videos. Like I say, I've got rather a lot to talk about with this Pregablin Lyrica drug, and no doubt when I stop this video I'll think of several more things to talk about and think, damn, I wish I'd included that in the video. But hey ho, that's life. Hope everybody has a great weekend. It's what is it, about 11:30 in the morning on Friday. The sun is shining, but it's very cold and autumnal out there, so I don't think I'm going to be venturing out for too long. Nothing else really to say, apart from bye bye for now. Look after yourselves, take care, and I will speak to you very soon. Oh yes, did remember something. Obviously this Pregabalin drug has been in my system for 4.5 years, so it's not going to come out of my system in a few days. It's going to take weeks, possibly months. So if anything significant happens, I will post an update and be sure of that. Take care everybody. Bye bye for now.